I'm very worried about law and order. I've voted Labour all my life, but never again. I'm a parent, and I want my family to be brought up knowing that they're safe to walk the streets, and that the government's run by someone who's firm but fair, and believes in the old Victorian values, and I've dried, I'm sorry. Sorry. Can you give me my next slide, please? Sorry,
Don't worry, then. Don't worry. It's going very well.
The Party Political Broadcast, an exciting creative medium. This week, Location Report visits the set of Batting for Britain.
Yes, it's a smashing piece. We're all pretty excited about it. I play this working-class person called Brian, who's stopped in the street one day and asked what he thinks of Margaret Thatcher and the Conservatives. And to cut a long story short, he says that he likes them. Obviously, he's quite a brave man. He's also a sensitive man. And we've tried to bring this out, and I think it works, in the very, very poignant smile at the end of the scene.
For the actor, the demanding challenge of characterization has been met. But how is the artistic conception working as a whole?
I play the punk.
It's all going very well. Touch wood. It's a great cast, great team, great script. It's very exciting because we're grappling with some complex, resonant themes like the nuclear debate.
Jenny, love, we need more flies around the piece, women.
I hope it'll be my best yet. And the ending, well, I'm quite pleased with that.
This is Labour Alley. Let's take a walk down Labour Alley.
Hello, Greg. Hello, Frank. Give us a kiss.
But there is an alternative route. Let's try Conservative Way. The Conservatives, aiming for a better Britain.
Mr. Marlowe?
That's the rumor. What's your name?
It's not important.
Okay, Miss Not Important. Take the weight off your makeup.
Mr. Marlowe, it's my father. He's a heavy gambler.
That's good. Does he win?
No,
That's bad.
he's in big trouble.
So why come to me?
Because I've heard you're the best dick in town.
That's true. I'm a very good dick. But I'm a private dick. Look, is it the word dick that's bothering you lot out there? Have we got the audience for Are You Being Served by mistake or something? If you must know, the word dick is a common word used in Raymond Chandler novels for detective. All right? Bloody Philistines. I blame the comprehensive system for this lot, you know. Okay, miss, so why come to me? I'm not cheap. In fact, as dicks come. I'm pretty pricey.
Because I've never had to.
Yes?
Pay for a dick before.
Thank you, Julia. You got our friends from Mensa going again. Just grow up, you lot, will you? Good God! You're the kind of people who snigger when they walk past fire extinguishers which say, press knob firmly, aren't you? If you must know, this is a witty and subtle literary parody. Might as well come out here and we're going to be private at the camera saying, underpants, underpants! Get a grip! Get a grip, Julia! Right. Giggles over?
Okay.
Okay, miss, I should take some details. What's your father's name?
Sydney asshole.
Later on, we'll be asking, if Bob Geldof is such a humanitarian, why did he call his daughter Fifi Trixie Bell?
Late news has just come in. Another Russian has defected. This time, it's the man who dropped a bottle of ink on Premier Gorbachev's head.
But first of all, health. The #1 killer in this country today is heart disease. It would be the #2 killer, but the police have to keep stopping to reload their guns.
And, of course, diet is very important. Today, more and more people are becoming vegetarians. In fact, our own Prince Charles will only touch vegetables. Apparently, last week he tried to eat Mark Phillips.
They say you are what you eat, so Richard Stilgoe must eat an awful lot of arseholes. But tonight, Phil is going to demonstrate for us a revolutionary new way to lose weight, which Phil calls the snooker ball diet.
I'd like to pay this cheque in, please.
Certainly, sir.
Take £50 out in cash.
Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible, sir.
What? I have got money in my account, haven't I?
Oh, yes.
Good.
But we're keeping it, sir.
Sorry?
We're keeping it. It's new bank policy, I'm afraid. No withdrawals, just deposits.
Wait a minute, hang on. I want to see the manager, please. And can I see him now?
Mr. Hall? This gentleman.
No problem, sir.
Yeah, this girl says I can't take my money out.
That is correct, I'm afraid, yes, sir.
I want to take my money out now.
Just not possible, I'm afraid, sir. I could let you feel a little bit of it.
I don't want to feel a bit of it. What are you playing at?
Simpson, get back on inquiries. Sorry about that, sir. He's after promotion.
Oh, could I remind you, sir, that while you're standing on our lino, you are incurring bank charges.
What do you want from me next? Blood?
Won't be necessary, sir. We took 3 pints last night while you were asleep.
You bankers, you're bloody leeches. You're parasites. You're blood.
Well, I know that some bankers go a bit far, but I'm sure that the average branch manager of a bank, by and large, does a very conscientious job. Take, for example, Mr. Richard Lemon of Lloyd's Pall Mall.
What are you doing, Phil?
It's my bank manager. I'm seeing him on Monday.
Phil, we're having a go at banks. We can't start pussyfooting around just because you want to suck up to your bank manager.
I didn't come on here and say what a great bloke my bank manager is, do I? Mr. G.P. Clark of Barclays, 15 Bennett Street, Cambridge, seems to...
There's nothing stopping
We're
you,
meant to
is
be anti-bank. We're meant to be having a go at bankers who are parasites, right? Like the one who's just put a stop on all my checks. In fact, this sketch is about you, Roger. I regret to inform you, Cameron.
What about you, Richard, mate?
What about you, Mr. Clark?
Pair of crawlers.
The producers wish to make it clear that the expression "a pair of crawlers" in no way refers to the Emmanuels.
But now it's time for the Who Dares Wins People's Court. So will you please welcome our defendant, Mr. Tom Simpson, and our plaintiff, Miss Avril Walker. Miss Avril Walker. Well, now, both Avril and Tom here have signed a written undertaking to abide by our TV court's decision here. So, Avril, as the plaintiff, will you please outline the nature of your suit? Just, that's it.
Okay. This man's mongrel dog...
Could you speak up a little bit?
Sorry. This man's mongrel dog escaped through a hole in his hedge and serviced my tortoise.
The dog serviced your tortoise.
And what happened was... I'm sorry,
Sorry.
I can't...
The outcome was this. Tom Simpson, you deny the accusation here.
Yes.
Now,
I do,
as some
yes.
background detail, you are a married man.
Yes, that's right, yes.
And do you have sexual intercourse regularly with your wife?
Yes. Why?
No particular reason, I just... Right, Tom, would you like to put forward your case?
Yes, well, what happened...
I'm sorry, Tom, got to stop you there. We're running out of time. So can we please go over to our practicing High Court judge for a quick decision, Mr. Justice Spencer?
He's dead.
Yes, of course he's dead. Now, we better get a move on because he's due back at the Old Bailey in 20 minutes. So, right, you lot, you the jury, will you shout out guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty!
Guilty. Thank you very much. OK, Tom, you've been a great sport. Hard luck, but I forgot to tell you that we, on the Who Dares Wins People's Court, actually retained the death penalty. So why don't you step over here, Tom? Isn't this marvellous? So why not join us after the break when Tom Simpson here will be going out live. Very live on Who Dares Wins.
What is the volume of Mars?
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, what a bugger. Oh, God knows.
Come on.
Suppose it's something like 48.6 million cubic yards.
How did you know that?
Oh, is that right?
How could you know that?
Just a lucky guess. Oh, look, I've finished.
Your turn, darling.
Yeah, do we have to play this stupid game?
It's fun.
I've had 93 questions so far and I haven't got a single one right.
Yeah, I know, you've been really unlucky.
I'll throw for you, dear. Oh, geography.
Geography.
Right. You should get this one. You know this place quite well. What is the capital of West Germany?
Oh, I know this one.
Hang on.
Bon, diddly, bon, bon, bon.
You're trying to help me. Or...
No. Bon, 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 bon. Bon, 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 bon.
Berlin.
Bon, you stupid
How
cow!
am I supposed to know that?
You lived there for 6 years.
But my name's just gone blank, hasn't it, for God's
Started
sake?
off blank.
Oh, you've been really unlucky.
Oh, shut up.
This is a very badly worded question, that. Give her another one.
I don't want another one.
Have another one, for Christ. Now, if you don't get this, you really are a moron. What is the capital of Brazil?
Oh, I know.
Brazil.
Rio de Janeiro.
Brasilia.
Do you think I don't know what you're up to? Humiliating me, patronising me.
What?
Well, don't play the innocent with me.
Oh, come on, lovely.
Shut up, will you? Shut up!
But we can stop playing it.
I don't want to stop playing till I get a question right! Okay, pick a question. I said, pick a question.
Which category?
Showbiz.
What is your favourite television programme?
Read what's on the card.
What actors have played 007 James Bond on the big screen?
I know this. Sean Connery
Yeah.
and Roger Moore. Yeah. Her Majesty's Secret Service. And George Lazenby.
Yes.
Oh, good girl. Well done.
Tough question.
Forgot David Niven in Casino Royale.
Oh, no one would have got that one.
Shut up! You knew it! You all bloody knew it!
Police are investigating the case of 3 bodies found slumped over a Trivial Pursuit board. Each victim had the words David Niven carved on his forehead.
Who Dares Wins looks into the future. For instance, did you know that by the year 2000, every man, woman and child in Britain will have appeared on Wogan? Twice.
And by the end of the century, experts predict that none of us will actually be handling any cash at all. Richard Branson will have it all.
But what will the newspaper of the future look like? Well, experts predict it'll look something like this.
Computer predictions have come up with the top-selling 5 records of the year 2025.
And in at number 5 is I'm Back from Gary Glitter and the Wheelchairs. While still at number 4 is former Welsh choir boy Aled Jones with Sex and Drugs and Throwing Up. Straight in at number 3 is Orville the Duck with Glad to Be Gay. Edging ever nearer the number 1 spot is Lord Paul McCartney with Ga Ga Ga. And still at number 1 is Julian Lennon's youngest son, Johnny, with Thank God for Grandad.
Meat. Should we eat it? Well, more and more people think not, which is why the food industry is increasingly turning to food scientists, such as Dr. Donald Christopher.
Hello.
Don, how do you cope with such dramatic shifts in consumer demand?
Well, Tony, basically by developing such items as this interesting plant here.
It's a pig painted green, isn't it?
No, I grant you it does look like a pig painted green, but it is in fact a vegetable.
Really?
Yes, it's a vegetable from the same family as lettuce, as a matter of fact.
That's remarkable because it even smells like a pig. Do you prepare it like an ordinary lettuce?
Well, it's a bit harder to toss. Nevertheless, it's very appealing to anyone who loves lettuce, especially lettuce which tastes of, celery. It has a slight flavour of celery, and it goes down very nicely with a large blob of Calmato sauce.
Calmato?
Yes, another successful hybridization.
And what is your current project?
It's my most ambitious to date. I've crossed a rat with Jimmy Tarbuck.
Oh, how did it turn out?
I just got a smaller Jimmy Tarbuck.
Hi there, Sebastian.
Hello, Mr. Danvers.
Hey, Seb, what's all with all this Mr. Danvers number? I may be your year master, but I'm also plain simple Wally, right?
Yes, Mr. Danvers.
Yes, who?
Yes, Wally.
Go on, sniff that.
Oh, it's great. What is it?
I just farted in it.
Great sounds.
It's prehistoric, mind-numbing crap. I've asked them to put on the 12-inch remix of Putrid Donkeys' Smell Me Slowly.
Oh.
Hey, Daliber, mind that for me, would you?
You know the modern history paper? What do you put for give the main reasons for Hitler's invasion of Poland?
Well, obviously, I drew together an essay around the central theme of Lebensraum, the internal pressure from the deflating economy, and the pseudo-masochistic self-destruction impulse that has characterized Eastern Europe since the Dark Ages.
Oh.
Why? What did you put?
I said it was because he was bored.
Nice, isn't he? Oh, he's immature. But then so are you.
Well, I'm not.
You are. You're a virgin.
I'm not. I've done it.
All right. What's it like then?
It's fantastic. It's out of this world.
There. I knew you were a virgin.
I don't think there'll be any trouble tonight, Headmaster.
Well, you can't be too careful. Stop that! Pack it in, Perkins. You're not fooling anybody.
Hey, I'm gonna spike the punch, but with this.
Oh, that's great.
That'll get him ratted. Hey, Dolly Russ, how far do you get with Kathy Vickers?
I got upstairs outside.
I got upstairs inside with Jenny Mortimer.
Really? I got downstairs inside with the headmaster's wife. Yeah, she made me carry some crates up from the cellar.
I have done it. Honest, I have. Sandra, I'm trying to decide which university I'm going to put third on my ACCA form. Oh, look, will you take this one round the back of the language lab?
He's horrible.
Yeah. But they all look the same up against the wall.
Hi, Susie.
Suzanne.
I must say, I found your essay on the repeal of the Corn Laws really exciting.
Really?
Yes, you're a really attractive, stimulating young woman,
Look,
Susie.
get lost, Wally. You've got halitosis, terminal dandruff, you wear leather pads on your elbows, and according to Sarah Wilson, you come too soon.
Hi, Wally.
Mr. Bloody Danvers to you.
Well, I'll say this, Harris, you've certainly broken through the puberty barrier.
Yeah, I like your earring.
Oh, yeah.
I wish my ears were pierced.
I'll tell you what, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Fantastic! Cheers!
I idolise you.
Of course.
I worship you from afar.
Best place.
Hey, lad. I saw you using that glue.
What, sir? What
Give
glue?
me that glue.
What
Come
glue,
on,
sir?
give me
What
that
glue?
glue
What are you
now.
talking about, sir?
Was that your first time?
Yeah. And yours?
Yeah. How was it for you?
Oh, it was fantastic. And you?
Great. One thing, though. Shouldn't we have done it together?
I know, this will be great, this will.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Just stick this in your gob.
All right.
Find the glue then, Wally. Perkins, detention.
I love you. I'd do anything. I'll give you anything you want.
Oh, have you got a Porsche?
No.
Have you got an in-depth knowledge of Siegfried Sassoon's early work?
No.
Have you got an enormous plonker?
I'll kill myself.
Have you got a revolver?
No.
Here you are, then.
I'll
Ain't that a school fire alarm?
I did that.
What, you smashed the glass?
No, I set fire to the school.
Okay. Everybody, quiet now. Now, remember the fire drill. Stay calm. Don't panic. And above all, run like buggery.
More from Who Dares Wins next week. Tomorrow night, Michael Aspel is joined by guests Fiona Fullerton, Peter Ustinov and comedian Peter Cook. They're all talking in Aspel and Company, tomorrow night at 10:35, following our ABC special, The Way We Really Were. Stay with us now for ABC News Late Edition.